If you finally have 1,000 followers and you're getting ready to go live, here are some things to keep in mind. I like to have a plan for going live, so whatever it is you want to do, make a list of the talking points. This way, if you get distracted by the comments, you can always look down at your list and get yourself back on topic. Be prepared for people to come and go in your live, and don't take it personally if people are popping in and out. It's nice to acknowledge the people in your live so you could read the comments, but make sure you read them in your head first before you say them out loud. A lot of people try to trick you by putting things in there, and then you say them out loud and they have a different meaning. Beware. Now let me show you things on my phone to get you ready to go. Press the plus and scroll over to live. Before you go live, there's some things you can do here on the screen. So you can flip your camera and face it towards you and away from you. You can tap this and you can enhance the things about your face. Tap effects and you can add a green screen. You can create a background in your live, and it brings up the photos in my phone, and I can create a background like this. And then I can drag this around and size it. If you tap it, it changes the size, and you can have a banner in your live. And that would put your face over here while everything you're talking about is shown above you. You can tap settings and you can actually control your moderators. You can choose moderators, put some things about yourself. There's a lot of choices that you can do here, but you want to look here at comment settings because you can actually allow comments. You can block certain keywords in your comments and you can filter your comments. This is important in case there's some topics you don't want to have discussed in your live. Before you start your live, you can tap the edit button and you can name it something. So let's say I wanted to call it workshop. Click done. That will show up as the topic for your live. When you tap go live, and you'll see all of these things on the screen that might be intimidating. The first thing to note is that this is the end live button. So if you want to end your live, you're going to tap this button in the top right. You can see who's coming and going by tapping this icon up here or down here so you can see who's in the live. If you tap these three dots to the right, it's going to give you options during the live to do some things. If you wanted to change comment settings, flip your camera, mirror your video, so if you have something that you're holding that you want people to read, there's lots of different options within here. If you tap on settings, it's again going to give you options to add moderators and do your comment settings and all of that. If you tap the enhance button, it's going to give you these options where you can enhance your face, you can add some effects, stickers, music, etc. If you tap this arrow, it will allow you to send the live to invite others to watch it. So it'll bring up this screen and you'll be able to tap, 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 tap and send the live to your followers. If you tap on interact, that's going to bring up some options of things you can do in the live, creating a Q&A, a poll, etc. And if you want to go live with someone, you can tap these rings and it'll bring up your friends who are live in the moment and you can invite them. If you see a comment in the live and you're not happy with it or you want to find out more about that person, if you tap on the username, it's going to bring up their bio so you can read a little bit about them. There's also three dots here. So if you don't like something that they've said and you want to mute them, you can actually tap those three dots and it'll bring up the options here. You can add them as a moderator, block, or mute them. When you press mute, it gives you the option to mute them for a short time or the whole live. If you notice people sending you gifts during your live, those actually accumulate like pennies in a piggy bank, and I'll show you where to see that amount. When you're in your profile, tap the three lines, tap settings, and look for balance. This is where you'll see how much money you have received from your lives. This is like an overall running total. If you want to download your live when you're finished, tap the three lines and go to Creator Tools, tap on Live Center, scroll down and look for replays. This will save your recordings for up to 90 days and you can just tap and download and save it to your phone. And if you want to learn how to edit your live after you download it so you can post a piece of it, I have a free beginner editing workshop on August 2nd. The link is in my profile.